Hello, beautiful Earth friends. Welcome to your mid-August reading. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel of New Direction. And we are going to get right into it. We are going to do a fairly traditional Celtic cross spread today for the last 2 weeks. So we're going to start with the LQ deck. And this is the LQ Oracle, or also known as the She Who deck. And we are just going to pull the heart of the matter, or the heart of the matter with this card, and then we're going to pull some other energy cards and some tarot, and it will be quite the thing. So, housekeeping. I am outside. My dogs are outside. My kids are home. If we get interrupted, I apologize. My neighbor is cutting her grass. So she is done up closer to where we are, so hopefully you guys can't hear her. It is also Saturday, and I live a road over from a small flying club. So they keep flying over, so I apologize if it is hard to hear when they are doing their rounds too. But anyway, let's just get into this. Okay. All right, the heart of the matter here for the water, no, not water, this is earth. Oh my goodness, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, or wherever else you find it in your chart. You know, sometimes messages, if they resonate with you, they resonate with you. You know, like don't be like, oh, well, that resonated with me, but it wasn't for me. No, if it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's get going. Heart of the matter here for the Tauruses. What is the heart of the matter here for the Tauruses for the next 2 weeks here of August? Woo! She Who Whispers is the one that came out. We're going to take that one. She Who Nurtures, Colette, and She Who Flies, Valeris. They both also came out, but we're not reading 3 of them, Earth signs. She Who Nurtures, Empathy, Gentleness, Insight, and She Who Flies, Dare Do Reach. This one, though, Kansea, was She Who Whispers was the one that came out. So we're going to keep that one. She who whispers knows how to keep a secret. You won't pry anything from her lips. She is the quintessential vault who holds all the lies and all the truths of the world. Her smoky quartz headdress helps remove negative energy. In fact, it is also said to transform it into positive energy. It is her role to heal all the confidences of all who come to her. Kansea, Latin for confidant, never judges. She simply listens. This card reveals that all of us have secrets. It may be time to release yours now if they have become a burden. If you are concerned about being judged, look into your own heart first for compassion. Sometimes we convince ourselves that our secrets are uniquely deep and dark. When we expose them to the light, we may discover others have the same fear. If someone has entrusted you with their secrets, honor their confidence. Wow, the heart of the matter here. What is it, my little earth sign friends, that you are keeping secret? Look at this. She Who Instigates, Regina, is on the bottom. Leadership, provocation, and power. All right, let's get going. So I am using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann for our tarot today. It's probably my favorite tarot deck that I own. All right, what is this heart of the matter here? She Who Whispers. 5 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Well, the 5 of Cups is talking about hardships, heartbreaks, feelings. Look at how sad this woman looks, okay? I say this so often, but pain in life is inevitable. Okay, there is nothing that we can do. We will all go through so many different pains in our lives and different situations, pains that have different meanings, different situations, but the suffering of those pains it's optional, It's not something that we have to carry with us. Okay, the lessons of the pains, yes, but the suffering of the pain, no. Okay? She Who Whispers is this heart of the matter. It's almost, to me, I feel as though this pain is something that you are are liberating yourself from. It's almost as though you have come, from this place and you're like, these are the pains that I have. These are the secrets that I have. These are the things that are holding me back. But within this heart of the matter here is self-liberation, and that's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is coming forward with your authenticity. The Six of Wands is coming forward with who you are, unashamed of of the things and the lessons and the life that has taken you to get to the point where you are. Because no matter how bad it has been, or what secrets we may have coming from the past, I can tell you, and I trust this saying that they will be forgiven. You can be liberated from any sort of heartbreaking pain that you think is crumbling here, that you think is holding you back. There is liberation from that heart kind of pain. Transforming those secrets from negative energy to positive energy. Wow. All right, let's see here. What is the blocking or the challenging matter here for the Tauruses? And those secrets and those things, they can just be who you are, what you want to be. Sometimes we are caught living in a life that isn't true to ourselves, and our secret isn't necessarily something that is, it's not a bad secret. It's not something that, is going to destroy lives, but it can be something that we have just held from people and held back from coming forward about ourselves. And that's a damaging kind of feature. That's something that we must fix. That's something that causes pain. When you are not true to who it is that you are, that's a painful place to be in. It's painful to live in a life that you cannot be true to yourself, or that does not accept you for your true self. Okay? All right, what is the challenge of the blocking energy here for this matter of the heart? The garden and the gate. It's moving forward. Okay? It's almost as though you're holding these whispers, or you're whispering what it is that you want to do going forward here. Because you're afraid. You're afraid of the negativity. You're afraid of some sort of low vibration energy that could come with this moving forward. Okay? With these secrets that, you're whispering here. The things that you want to change your life. That's what this challenging matter is here. The garden and the gate. This girl is in her garden. Her safe place, her security. And I mean, judging by this picture, her garden looks pretty good, right? But she's looking out over the hills and she's wanting to go forward. She's wanting to make the change. She's wanting to grow. She's wanting to build within those fields and see what is beyond the garden. That's a challenging and a scary place to be in. I can acknowledge that. And sometimes the things that we are whispering and our secrets that we have in our life, they hold us within that place of captivity. They hold us within our garden. Because we fear that those secrets, whatever it is that we have going forward, are not something that, are going to bring fulfillment. They're not something that are going to bring newness or hope or whatever that case may be. But there is, the Six of Wands. The heart of the matter here is there is liberation to be had for you. Don't be afraid to walk through that gate, okay? She has the key on her neck, this girl. She's wearing the key to her garden, right on her neck there, see? Challenge here, the blockage here. What is it that you're whispering? It's probably something you haven't even told your closest, bestest friends. It's this blockage, this garden in the gate, you're holding yourself from your destiny here. Whatever it is that you are whispering in the night, whatever it is that you are whispering within your soul, saying, I feel like I want to go forward in this direction. I feel like I'm ready to change. You need to accept it. Because this movement is change, okay? This garden and the gate here, this is a divine kind of change. This is a moment in your life that you are taking the reins and you are steering yourself in a new direction. Okay? You're holding back on something really good here, guys. What is it, Earth? What is it? Some sort of creative, new kind of fiery beginning here. There's a new way forward for who you are. your spiritual being, the being that you show up to be in this world. There is a start here. You're blocking that. Something is causing you to be afraid to go forward and be like, this is who I am. This is what I'm coming forward as. This is what I want to shine. This is what I want to be. This is the life I want to live. Okay? There is some sort of something that you are afraid to whisper to the universe here. It's blocking you. And maybe it is that releasing. Maybe it is this releasing, and you're afraid to release this. You're afraid to release the pain. You're afraid to release the heartache, the suffering, right? It's almost as though that's your pain to, that's your cross to bear here, right? It's not. I see you. I see you wanting change. I see you wanting liberation from this. And I also see that as you accept the moving forward and you accept the ace of wands. You accept the change within your life here. You accept this movement and you begin to walk yourself through that gate. You begin to actually truly make the steps to change here, to bring yourself out, bring those secrets to the surface level, You change. All right, conscious goal here. What is the conscious goal for the next 2 weeks? Cornucopia, abundance, fulfillment, feeling happiness, feeling fulfilled, having the things within your life sustaining you, right? The conscious goal is the fulfillment here. Oh, geez. Look at that, the Hierophant. Tauruses, that is your card there, It could be the conscious goal could be coming towards and feeling fulfilled within yourself. Feeling fulfilled for who you are as a spiritual being. Acknowledging that your part here was one that was uniquely designed and uniquely made. There is no other one just like you. There is a connection here to the divine, and that connection to the divine brings in abundance. It does. It brings in fulfillment here. Look at this, the Lovers behind that. It could be the need and the want to really understand the duality and the truth to true love. Whether that's a romantic kind of connection or, some sort of, platonic kind of relationship, or whether it's just that feeling of love from spirit, the feeling of love here from the higher. Okay? The Hierophant is the teacher. Okay, he is the teacher and the one who brings the understandings, the traditions, the morals, the spiritual kind of lessons, the religious lessons even to our lives. Okay, as a conscious goal, though, I feel like his connection here, when this comes out as this kind of first card, it's the connection to something sustainable, something that has been kind of like sustainable in life, like the foundation of a spiritual being, right? The foundation of spirit, of your spiritual life. I feel that conscious love, that conscious need for this connection of love, again, whether it's romantic or not, connecting to the universe and understanding the duality of true love, like true love, okay? That need and that fulfillment, that kind of want, I can understand. Look at that, the Three of Cups behind that. Oh my gosh, this is all about love, really. The Three of Cups and then the Page of Wands. The Hierophant, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Like, it literally, this cornucopia, this fulfillment here, this is based off of a love. This is based off of the fulfillment of feeling loved. And not necessarily just from this romantic connection, but something that fulfills you, whether it's a spiritual soul tribe or whether, it's the family and the connections that you have in your life. There is this conscious goal here is to feel the love, and have the guidance and the understanding and the passion to go forward with that love. Okay? Wow, what a beautiful conscious goal. Unknown influence, what is the energy here of the unknown influence? Appreciation, This girl here, she stands, her dress is torn, and she stands in this garden of roses, yes. But for every rose is probably 50 frickin' thorns, And that's what appreciation is about. It's about taking the time to acknowledge that even though your life, where you are in life, might not be the most, unprickly place, okay? You might be in a tough place, but it's appreciating the blessings and the flowers and the beauty and the love within those places. It's appreciating the things in your life that are still bringing you sunshine. You know, even among the darkness, even among the tough situations, you know, appreciation. And as an approaching influence, it's acknowledging the appreciation, acknowledging the blessings, acknowledging the beauty that you have in your life and how fortunate you are to have, you know, such things. And sometimes even it takes us, you know, sometimes we have to start small. Sometimes, you know, I acknowledge that life is actually very shitty at times, okay? I acknowledge that. But the little steps, appreciating the little things first, that grows the things in your life, and manifests them and co-creates a much bigger. See, the airplane threw me off. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. Oh yeah, okay. This appreciation, it allows you to see what it is that you have overcome in your life. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about taking an inventory of the cycles that you have been through, the lessons that you have learned, the things in your life that you have completed and established and grown and, you know, manifested and co-created this far out. Okay? It is appreciating the life that you have. It's acknowledging and appreciating the power that you have within your hands to manifest and to grow and co-create what you want in your life. This is how you continue to really bring and grow life, okay? It is. I'm hearing so many opposite things outside of my world right now, sorry. As an approaching influence, I just feel that it's a reflection. It's a reflection of looking back on all of the things that you have manifested, that you have co-created, that you have changed, that you have brought to your life, and the things that you have had the power within your hands to really co-create and manifest and grow. Appreciating those changes things. Appreciating those brings more of those positive changes and more of that manifestation into your 3D tangible life. The energy of the past influence here. The energy of the past influence for the next. A woman holding a card. A coin, not a card, a coin. A woman holding a coin. It was knowing your self-worth, okay? And the thinking woman on the bottom, yeah, okay? You've done a lot of growth here. You have. Earth signs, you've put in a lot of growth to who you are, okay? Look at that, 3 of Wands came out. You've put a lot of growth into who you are spiritually, who you are as a human being, what that means to you, what your worth means to you. You know, you've connected to your intuition. You've connected to who you are. Okay? You've come to appreciate that. And you've really set forth, this 3 of Wands is a very spiritual kind of beginning card to me. You know, you've really taken the steps to really set yourself forward on the spiritual growth path. Okay? You've done the work. I mean, 2020 has been a year of a lot of soul work, and you've done that. Okay? The times are changing, okay? There has been probably a lot of hardships and it has taken a lot of energy, you know, the wheel upright here. You know, you've probably come from some pretty tough months this year, you know? Energies, negative energies, tough energies to really work yourself through, you know? And finding self-worth is not an easy thing to work yourself through. Beginning a new spiritual, you know, journey, you know, opening yourself up to align yourself to more kind of, you know, freer, open-minded thinking, positive thinking, you know, less limiting thinking, okay? But you changed. You changed that. And time has changed that for sure. Time has continued to change, you know, time has continued to change. And through that, you have really brought yourself to a new place. You know, you are further than you were before. Approaching influence. What is the energy of the approaching influence for the next 2 weeks here, Spirit? Ooh, storm warning and door to value. And strategy on the bottom of that deck. Look at that. Okay, approaching influences. Storm warning and door to value. And that could be kind of the destruction and the down, you know, and the crumbling maybe of what you thought that door to value was, what you thought was valuable in your life. It could be the things in your life, that you have been so focused on. And maybe it's this crumbling. Maybe these secrets are things that, you have put a lot of work into, but really, truly, they're just not serving your purpose. This is the changing of that. And often, we have to rebuild our lives. We have to have tower moments. We have to crumble things of our past that aren't going to serve us going forward. That's how we grow. That's how we continue to evolutionize ourselves. That's how we continue to open the doors and continue to walk through doorways of value to us, of things that are valuable in our lives, not things that are valuable in other people's lives and what other people think are valuable, but the things that are actually truly valuable to our lives. And sometimes we have to actually go back and really reconstruct those things and those doorways and, and put into check, okay, these are what are valuable in our lives. This is what is actually important in my life, right? As an approaching influence, maybe it's taking that time to really go back and sit with self and really acknowledge, okay, what is that door to value to me, right? The Two of Pentacles, look at that. The Two of Pentacles is the need for flexibility. It's the need to go forward with not only a spiritual life, but also the physical life, also the work life and the aspects of how you are going to go forward in your life, okay? Look, Nine of Cups. You must go forward with something that fulfills your soul. To go forward for any purpose other than soul fulfillment or a soul-led journey, it will leave you empty. Okay? It will. You can go and you can make all of the money that you want in the world, but if you are not following some sort of soul-led life, that money and all of those things, all of those valuable doors that you are opening will be hollow. They'll be meaningless. Because those doors to value are only true to us when they're things of value of who we are. Does that make sense? When they actually truly fill our souls rather than just on some sort of financial, physical, 3D kind of layer, right? The Four of Cups was after that. You could have had some spilt opportunities, and maybe there's cups before you that you thought, was going to be that door to value. You thought, okay, well, this is what is going to bring me fulfillment. This is what's going to bring me happiness. And they got spilt, okay? Either they turned out not to be really what you thought they were, or somebody literally spilt them, kicked them over. Somehow the situation did not turn out to be what you thought it was. But not all hope is lost. Look at this. Look at this beautiful cup on this other side. All living in this rainbow, skittily, magically world over here, right? Spirit is saying your cups have not all been spilt. The Four of Cups is like, open your eyes and see the opportunity that is still before you. Okay? Sometimes even when our doors to value seem to crumble or things that we maybe thought were going to be fulfilling for us just don't fulfill us the way we think we need to. Allow yourself the space to be able to sit and acknowledge the cup that Spirit has given for you. We each have our own, there isn't a soul here who is meant to just live a truly damaging, unfulfilling life. Sure, there's things in lives that can lead us down the path of those kind of lives, but we have choices. We always have the choice. No matter how far down that path you get, there is always the ability to change that and to accept the different cup. Okay? It's the acknowledgement that there needs to be a balance here in life. It's not all about tangible goods, my friends. And Earth signs, sometimes you guys get caught up in the tangible, financial aspect of life. I mean, that's who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's one of the things, one of the qualities, one of the characteristics that, as Earth signs, we oftentimes struggle with, But it's acknowledging, as an approaching influence here, it's very important to acknowledge that there needs to be the flexibility, not only between your emotional balance, but your financial kind of worldly balance, okay? Don't worry about the cups that got spilled, guys. They weren't for you. There's one full of magic sitting there waiting. All right, so we're going to pull 3 steps. Step 1, step 2, and step 3, and then an outcome for the next 2 weeks here. Step 1 to move forward here. Well, that was kind of a lot. 7 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 and the 6 of Swords. You know, step 1, focus on that inner light. Focus on who you are. Look at down here. Look at all these cups, these 7 swords down here, 7 wands down here. They're spewing their negative bullshit all in this girl's space, right? But she connected here. She connected. She took the time to really center in and focus. She connected with spirit, and she has put herself in her own place of safety. She's letting her little light shine. And that's exactly what you are being asked to do. Let your little light shine, right? This little light of mine, you're gonna let it shine. Step 1, let that, let the light shine. Walk away, okay? The cups that have been shattered and spilt and are knocked over, just walk away from them. Leave them right where they are, okay? Put the rest of the shit in there, set it on fire, and send it out to sea. Because the heartaches of you do not need to carry that suffering, okay? You do not. What has not worked for you is not, it's just not meant for you then, okay? And that's not always an easy task. It's not an easy task to focus in on this and to acknowledge that what this light is must go forward, and what does not serve this girl and her light must be let go. But that's what happens, okay? It's not an easy process. That's the 6 of Swords. It's not an easy passageway, guys. It's not. Moving from point A to point B is not always a very fun movement, but it's one of fulfillment. And if you trust spirit here to guide this boat and move you through these rough waters, that's step 1. Trusting spirit, allowing yourself to connect to who you are on a soul spiritual level, and know that the authentic you is the person that needs to move forward here. The authentic you is the person that spirit is like, okay, let's go forward. Let's make it through these tough seas, and let's see where this sunshine is, right? Because even the 8 of Cups, she's walking towards the sunshine. Okay, she's moving towards the sunshine. And look at this. See down there? Look at that. There's light. Spirit is moving you towards happiness. Spirit is moving you towards the light. You must focus on your own inner light so that you can continue to move down that pathway, okay? What's step 2 here? Step 2 for our Earth friends. Step 2 for the next 2 weeks here. What is step 2? The Star card. The prayers, the blessings, the connection, the communication to a higher, okay? The need and the acknowledgement that, there is a higher, and that your prayers are being listened. Your prayers are being heard. It's the acknowledgement that sometimes what we pray for isn't going to come in the way that we see it, because our view on that, is limited. We can't see the bigger picture. We can't see how our prayers and the answering, how our prayers are sometimes answered. We cannot see the benefit or the whole picture as to why they were answered that way. But this is trusting spirit. Okay, this is putting your prayers out and allowing spirit to manifest and co-create and bring you the blessings that are truly going to best serve your life in the best possible way. Okay? Step 3. Praying and connecting is just so important. And I'm not here to preach a religion, but connecting to a higher. Yeah, look at this. Page of Wands and Page of Swords. Again, this is a brand new beginning for who you are as a person going forward here. Not only as the Page of Wands being a spiritual kind of new beginning, but also the Page of Swords, giving yourself the ability and the openness to continue to learn, to continue to open your mind up to allow yourself to grow, spiritually, intellectually. We must be open. We must be open and in that beginning phase to continue to grow and move through our lives. That's just a part of it, If you can be open and you can be that kind of young, enthusiastic being, whether that's in, your mindset or in your spiritual journey, that's a huge step. All right, so for the outcome here for these 3 steps, I'm going to pull from the Good Tarot. The outcome for these 3 steps, Spirit. What is the outcome for the earth signs for these 3 steps? The outcome for the earth signs for these 3 steps, Spirit. Transformation. Oh, wow. That came out for the water signs too. Transformation. And this is so relevant in everyone's lives right now, because we are really, as a divine, as a collective, we are all in for this spiritual awakening. You know, that is what 2020 has been, right? There's a transformation, a need to rebirth yourself here, a need to, you know, let the old you die and come forward with yourself. Like, don't hide and be secretive of who you are through this transformation. You know, just allow yourself, allow that to unfold. Allow yourself to come forward, you know. Speak the clarity. The Knight of Air here. Speak the clarity. Allow Spirit to move you with clarity and precision and direction, and guide you in this, you know, in this movement, you know. And the Messenger of Air can sometimes be some fast movement here, you know. It can be. The Messenger of Air can be a fast moving knight, but it's somebody who brings the clarity in. It's somebody who brings in that precision to, like, this is how I'm moving. This is the mindset and the energy that I'm moving towards. And then the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Earth. It is so important to acknowledge your self-growth and the energy here that you are putting out. For the energy and the vibration of your soul is the energy and the vibration that you will ultimately, you know, receive from Spirit. That is what that kind of change looks like, okay? When you transform yourself, when you allow Spirit to, you know, open your mind up and almost like feed you the downloads of information, you know, to move forward here. You begin to change the vibration of the energy that you are putting out into the universe. And by doing so, you therefore change your earth, change your world, change your reality. Okay? Look at Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. There is change here. Earth signs. There is change. There's movement. There's a need to change. All right, we're going to pull a moon card here for the next 2 weeks. The Moonology. The Moonology Oracle cards. I love them. I truly do. Next 2 weeks here, Spirit. What's the energy of the moon for the next 2 weeks for the collective earth signs? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, you know? There has been growth here. You guys have put in a lot of hard work. I can see it, earth signs. You have done so much growing. You know, there's been, look at, our emotions are running high here at the bottom. You know, there has been a lot of growth put into this year for you. And I feel, you know, that on many aspects of your life, you know, I really do. But that hard work, that hard work of self-growth is paying off, guys. It really is. Whatever that is in your life, I can see it. I feel it. I feel it within this reading. I feel the energy of change and growth here for you in this reading. All right, let's see what the Spirit Animal Oracle deck here has to say as you go forward. Spirit Animal, are you asking them to embrace your spirit? Snake Spirit, time to heal. Time to heal. Look at that. How beautiful. I love the Snake Spirits too. I love the message of this card. All right, ready? All of us need healing at times, and when Snake Spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honor the work that you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far you have all come in your healing journey and all that you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. Wow. A time to heal. Isn't that such a beautiful message? Actually, I'm going to continue and just read the protection message too. No matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you are called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practice radical self-acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyway. You have been weak, but you are now becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can be so easily wounded. Apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what happened can help you heal. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help others heal. Holy smokes. What a beautiful message to finish out on, Earth signs. I absolutely love that. Okay, guys. Well, until next time, take great care of yourselves. Bye now.